anything else?
Pick it up.
Femdom. This was scintillating. My goodness. This was a piece where I had no idea what was going to come next, and I love that. That is exactly what I'm looking for. The intrigue was at a high, and they maintained it by giving us this, I don't know, breadcrumb trail for us to follow with these details to keep us lingering. I loved the sensual lighting throughout. I thought that was a masterclass in creating that sensuality, but something that's both sexy, but also there's a griminess to that as well that I liked. The power dynamics were explored to the fullest with these performances, with the twists and the turns, and what a way to end with Violet finding her peak dom and exacting a type of power dynamic revenge to show him who's boss in this scenario. So that was a nice little victory for us to end on, and surprising. I didn't know we were going there. So loved this piece and great performances.
Femdom takes us into a very specific world and into a very specific psyche of a woman who is so used to having so much control in her personal life and her personal endeavors, let's say, but not so much in her professional, and how the stress and repressed anger and resentment starts to bleed into that personal life and that personal work of hers, so that it becomes a kind of catharsis for her. It's well shot and acted, and you really feel the sexual tension and suspense consistent throughout.
Fandom, wow, this was a crazy experience. I was blown away right from the beginning because of this opening. This opening was so unique, so original. I like it. I think that the film succeeds in showing the frustration of our main character, the way she's molested at work, and how she's just frustrated and tired of how things work in a male-controlled world. And I think it's a very poignant, a very relevant story for this time and age. And I love the ending because the ending got so crazy. I knew the guy was going to get back. Charles, the boss, was going to get back at some point, and I knew I had this feeling that she was going to get her revenge. And seeing that finally end, it was very rewarding. So yes, it was an intense short film, very well done.
In the film Femdom, this is a dominatrix who lives her personal life a certain way, possibly using sex work as a means to create a sustainable living in addition to having a regular full-time job. And as she is doing her thing at work, she gets pulled into the office with her boss, who is just disgruntled, going through divorce, and he takes it out on her. He knocks pins on the ground and asks her to pick him up slowly, and honestly provides sexual assault in the workplace, in his office. And she has to essentially reclaim her power, and this dominatrix work might end up being her main source of income now. So she demands to get access to a more superior client to be able to make means meet, and in doing so gets put in a room with none other than the boss himself. And she sort of takes this moment to reclaim her power and create this ripple in the dynamics between the two as she makes this decision to grab the whip rather than the keys in the end.